All right, item number 15, detail naming in the Takeoff program. Let's talk about how we name the Takeoff program. If we look on Revit, the profiles what come in Revit, it's very often we have two profiles on one detail, and let's say this is our typical vertical, and it uses two profiles. It uses profile 562.033 and it uses profile 562.63.018. So it's two profiles with, so how do we assign this detail? Because technically it's just a one detail. It's detail 2 on 501. So to address this problem, to differentiate those two details, what we came up with is using semicolon. So in our UD window, so if we're looking on our detail 2 on 551, you can see it's two details, one for the left vertical, the L and R. So L, it stands that's on the left side of the unit in this particular case. So and what we're using semicolon to separate it. So that will be displayed, it will be in the data, but everything after semicolon will not be on the actual detail on our unit. So if we look on the unit, with using this detail, like this unit, it just shows 2 on 551, but it doesn't display it on the unit in a detail bubble, which is very helpful. But you can see here, if I select my tag and I'm looking at the tags from this detail, you can see it still has a semicolon L sign. So it helps us if we need to assign multiple users for the same detail. If we have like particularly here, this detail. It is very common to have for the field use parts, we also put sometimes we separate it with semicolon, or just something different, like particularly here, you see we have just 501 detail, which uses this seal, and we also have 501 seal can to separate the seal can. So you can see, if we're looking at the detail 501, this is our just the seal can here, which we're using with semicolon to separate it. So this way we can, on our units, on all our fobs, it will be just a short name, the first everything what comes on the left side of the semicolon, and here we can separate to gives us more freedom to use this detail multiple times, this actual detail 1 on 501. All right, this is it about the semicolon. Just make sure when you put it correct, do not misspell it.